Hi guys, it's me Tanisha, the Fun and Budget Axe. Okay, so there have been a lot of great tags and collaborations going on in the financial YouTube world, so I want to be a part of it. Nobody tagged me, but I'm tagging myself. Tag you it. Okay, no, I want to give a shout out to Angela over at Our Life on a Budget and The Real Mrs. B. I'm not sure if The Real Mrs. B started this tag, but I don't know. But I'm giving them a shout out. So go and check out their channels. The information is going to be down in the comments below, or the details below, the something below. And what this tag is the how to live on less and save money tag. So again, I've seen a lot of these videos and I was like, you know what, I can do this. I mean, these are questions that I can actually answer because I don't do anything that's too hard. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's hot out here. I'm sweating. Why did I think coming outside to do this would be fun? Anyways, okay. So the first question in this tag is, what are the most important frugal things that you do every day to save money? Okay, y'all, I'm not frugal. Low maintenance, yeah. A little bit on the cheap side, yeah. But I consider myself a higher income earner. For those of you who don't know me, I am a single woman in the DC metropolitan area, and I make roughly around $200,000 a year by myself. And I'm pretty much debt free. I say pretty much because I'm kind of am debt free, but then I went out and bought a Tesla and I took on a little loan, but I only owe about $6,000 left on that car. And at the end of this month, I should be down to around $2,000 and some change left. So I'm pretty much debt free. I have a lot of disposable income. So therefore, I'm not frugal. I give myself lots of permissions to spend lots of money. But what I don't spend money on is coffee and water, because my wonderful job offers me free coffee. So I buy creamer and I hook the coffee up and it's free, so I refuse to buy coffee. And they also have wonderful filtration systems at work. Water filters at work. So I fill up water in water bottles there or in cups, and that's what I drink. So that's something that I do that is frugal. Oh, also, I'm low maintenance. I consider myself a mindful spender. I try to be cognizant and mindful of the money that I'm spending so that there aren't any leaks and there aren't any months where it's like, oh my God, I spent thousands of dollars and I don't know on what. No, I know on what. Go. The next question is, what is your best strategy for saving money on utilities? I don't feel I have a lot of control in this area. Why? Because I rent out a lot of the bedrooms in my home, and I refuse to nitpick my tenants about don't do this at this time, don't do this at that time. Like, it's all good. They pay rent. I can afford it. But what I do is I leave the blinds closed during the day. Like, my house is dark during the day, and the thermostat is set at around 75, yet the house remains really cool. I probably have good insulation too, so that probably helps. So that really helps save. Also with my car, I only charge it during off-peak hours. So it's set and programmed to charge at 10 p.m. at night when I do plug it in. What is your best tip to save on food? Who's hot? And household products? Easy. Eat free food from work. Whenever work has something free, I eat. If they have bagels and there's leftover bagels at the end of the day, I store one for the next day. There is no shame in my game. Everybody knows this. Most people do this. Better than throwing it away, which is what would normally happen. And never turn down a meal. A lot of people ask, how's my grocery bill and my food bill so low? Half the time it's because other people feed me. Everybody knows, and that's the beautiful thing in my life. Everybody knows how much I make and what I make. I mean, my stuff is on YouTube. But yeah, I have a lot of people who treat me in my life. So that's what I would say. Don't turn down free meals. Repurpose meals. Find ways to use your leftovers and things like that. And yeah, that's how I save. Next question. What is your best tip for clothing? Okay, yeah, I am getting so dewy. Oh, ooh, Lord. Oh, whose idea was this? Okay, I am not a shopper, but when I do shop, I do believe in buying quality. And this is because I find that when I buy quality pieces, especially pieces that I love, I'm going to wear them. See this shirt I have on right here? This right here? I've had this for years, and I'm forever wearing this thing. It's a nice, sturdy camisole. Probably paid about $30 for it. Great material, sturdy. It's gonna hold up under pressure. I don't have to go buy a new one every season because I invested in a good quality piece. Again, with my quality clothes, they last for years. They don't fall apart. Whenever I do find that I buy something that's not such great quality and a little less expensive, I have to usually buy them again the next season because they just don't hold up under the washing and wearing. So that's my tip. Spend a little more on quality pieces. Spend a little more, especially if you love something. You love it for a reason. It's because you're going to use it. You're going to wear it. And especially if something is expensive, I don't buy it on impulse. What I do is I go home, I see if I'm going to continue to think about it and that sort of thing. And if I do, then I'll go back and get it. What is your best strategy for staying out of debt or paying off debt? Now, I am debt free. I'm a saver and I do not like owing people money. So I've had that habit my whole life where I would throw large chunks of money at something, at things. So my strategy for staying out of debt is delayed gratification. If you cannot afford to buy it with one paycheck or two, don't buy it. Everything that I purchase, I'm a huge traveler. Again, those of you who watch my channel, you know I go on vacations. Matter of fact, I just bought another vacation last night. I'm going to Tokyo in February. So I just put a down payment on that. But I do not buy anything that I cannot afford to include in my budget. I do not buy things on credit that I cannot pay off within that same month of purchasing it. Also, use it till you lose it. And what I mean by that, y'all, is I have the same iPod that I bought in 2000 and I believe it was 2007. The thick iPod. That's like this thick silverback. I'm gonna show you a picture of it. I have that sucker because it still works. I do not upgrade just because technology comes out and there's new technology. I use what I have till it doesn't work anymore. And then when it doesn't work anymore, when it doesn't or when it don't, when it broke, when it's broken or whatever, then I will buy the next latest and greatest thing that I tend to keep for years. I do the same thing with my cars. I drive my cars until they just won't go. But best believe, when I buy another car, I don't buy new. I will buy a used car, but I buy what I want. Hence, I just purchased a Tesla. Please share one thing you do to save money that most people don't know. Okay, I had to think about this one. But guess what? This is what a lot of people don't know. What you do know is I live a credit card lifestyle. And what that means is that I purchase everything that I can and I pay all the bills that I can using a credit card to accumulate points because travel is huge for me. This works out wonderfully in my life because I'm super disciplined. I don't bite off more than I can chew. And all my balances are paid in full usually when I make it. So not even the end of the month. Like they're paid in full immediately. Doing it this way, I was able to buy my plane ticket to Bali. I bought a plane ticket to Barcelona, and I bought a plane ticket coming back here to the United States of America, all using points. I'm buying my plane ticket to Tokyo using points, not spending any of my real money. And I don't pay interest on my credit cards, right? So a lot of you know that. And I probably should do a video on it. But what you don't know is this. Because I am a business owner, a lot of the people who I love and who are near and dear to me, at times they help me with my business. I may need them to run a chore, run a task, do something for me, and they do that for me. So they actually have employee cards from my business, employee credit cards. From time to time, they may make huge purchases that they clear with me first, and they will make the purchase using the card, and then they pay the card off. But guess what? I get the points. So that's what a lot of you don't know, that other people do make purchases using my credit cards, and that's a tip on how I accumulate points faster. And again, you can only do that with people that you know, love, and trust. I would not say to just pimp out your cards and let other people use them, because at the end of the day, if they didn't pay, that financial responsibility will fall on me. So the seventh and final question: how important is it for you to save money? Saving money is everything in my life. Not only because by trade I am a contractor who can be laid off at a moment's notice, but also because of the way I grew up. I grew up, I guess, poor is what you would say. I grew up in a situation where we were evicted a lot in our childhood. When I was a child, we went through a lot of evictions. We went through a lot of periods where we didn't have food to eat. We went through a lot of periods where my mother just could not even afford to buy me some of the simplest necessities in life. Yeah, and the way I processed it was, wow, you know, if we just save a dime. I used to save change. If we would just save anything, it all adds up and it counts and it can ease burden. So saving is super important to me, because I feel I live a stress-free life, because whenever emergencies or little life situations pop up, I have the money to handle it. That's everything. Also, saving money is important to me because, let's face it, I like to do what I want to do whenever I want to do it. In order to do that, you have to have a stash of cash. So that's it. That's the answers to the questions that we have here. And so I'm going to tag 3 more financial YouTubers. 1, Delisa's Life. 2, Love Daring Greatly. And 3, Natural Fit Nurse. I know you still editing your vacation vlogs, but hold on, stop. You can do this. This is easy. So those are the 3 YouTubers that I am tagging in this video. How to live on less and save money. That is all, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Oh, and big shout out to all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys for rocking with me. And if you're not a subscriber, consider it. And if you are a subscriber, thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, thumbs up. Why not? It's fun. Until next time, next video, next place. Peace. Oh my God. Okay, listen. There's so many great YouTubers out there. There's so many YouTube people who I watch that it's so hard to remember them all at the top of my head. And so I'm watching a video this morning, 5 question tag, and guess what? I got a shout out. She shouted me out as one of the YouTubers who inspires her. And I'm like, what? And so then, of course, it reminded me that I should tag her in this video. So That Budget Life, I'm tagging you too. And thank you so much for shouting me out in your video. So much success to you in your goals, your YouTube business, and your life. I'm going to see you out there in the world somewhere on a great trip. We're going to do this one day. Peace.